Welcome to my channel. I am Blue Lotus Vibes by Janita McLean, and we're going to get right into it. I'm going to use mixed media tonight. I'm going to use a Gildan soft cotton black t-shirt, and we're going to get it together. I am putting the shirt together now so that I can take and get some of the moisture out, and also to find the center of my shirt. And it's going to go down for just a few minutes, long enough to get a little moisture out and to also put a little indentation in our t-shirt so we'll know exactly where our design will go at on the t-shirt. I have taken the moisture out of the t-shirt. I also have my line in the middle of the t-shirt, and we are all set and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and straighten this out onto the heat press, making sure the neck is off of the heat press. I have my design right here that I'm going to start with. Let me bring some light around, making sure that my rhinestones is in the hole where I need them at. So when I pull this up, everything will be placed exactly where I need for it to go at. Every now and then you have one or two rhinestones that like to pop out of place. Just gently place them back into place before you pull off your tape. So now I'm going to take my time and pull off the tape. I'm doing all this while I'm waiting for my heat press to heat up. I'm going to press this at 335 for 40 seconds. You always get one or two of them that want to get out of place. So you got to take your time and gently pull off your tape. Okay, I see one of them that's not up. When you get one like that, you just go back down with your tape, smash down on it a little bit, and it should pop right back in place. Okay, I got one that did pop completely out, but I'm gonna sit him to the side because I can put him back in place once I have pressed the majority of my rhinestones. All right, I'm gonna move this out of place. Oh, and I see another one. I'll go back and get that one in a minute. But I'm gonna take and grab my design with two hands. I know the center, I already have that mapped out. And I'm gonna go down about here. Gonna take and smash it down. Move my rhinestone over. And I'm gonna go right across it with my Teflon sheet for 40 seconds. And then I'm gonna be able to put the other two back in place. Okay, we are back. Gonna throw that over there. Gonna pull this up and see where my rhinestones that I need to put back in place. I see one of them is turned over. I have my picking tool. I'm gonna take him gently, put him back down where he needs to be at. Right in place like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep on going across. See if anybody else out of place. I see where the other one came from. I'm gonna put that one back in place right now. Just gently putting it right back in place. I'm gonna go across, see if everybody else is laid down. And yes, everybody else is pretty much laid down in place. I have one more rhinestone over to the side. gonna pick that one up and put that one back in place as well. And that one goes right here. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side, and I'm gonna put my other design, my other part of my design. Now I did mark this so that I would remember which way it went. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this neatly into place where I cut it out at, making sure I get everything inside of my rhinestone design. Every now and then you have to take and pull and tug to get everything back in place how you had it when you cut it out. And I think I need to go up just a little bit, about right there. And this goes down a little bit over. Uh-oh, look like my rhinestone want to come off. Okay, I'm going to take him out for right now, so he won't get in the way while I am trying to put everything in place. Okay, so I'm going to line this up how I had it. Got one or two of them want to come out. So I can pull at the design, pull at the shirt a little bit. And I think I need to pick this back up. Okay, I got the other rhinestone. I'm going to take him out. And let me go around some, because it looks like I am kind of out of place with my design. And I just need to figure out everything so everything will line up exactly how I need for it to line up. I'm just going in here, making sure I got everything fine-tuned, where everything will be laid just right. Like I said, every now and then you might have to pull and tug at your design until you get it back how you initially lined it up. Okay, I think everything is in place. I'm gonna grab my Teflon sheet. I'm gonna put that down, go down for 40 seconds, and I'll be back. Okay, I went back in. I put the 2 rhinestones in that needed to be in their place. I was able to let this cool down so that I could take this off. This is your regular HTV vinyl. I put the little pieces in that might have came out. Now I am cutting, this is puff vinyl right here, and I'm just cutting off the little pieces so that when I go to lay them down, they will go where I need for them to go. But it's 2 or 3 more little pieces that I'm gonna put in before I put these down. So I'm just cutting these out right now so they'll be already ready when we do the last little piece of the shirt. All right, let me put in my other little pieces where I had them to go at. I'm gonna take some of this off. All right, we're gonna put this one right here. That goes right there. And this one goes, I got another little piece over here. Come on, little piece. And it's another little piece. I'm gonna cut that down as well. And that one goes right here. Yeah, let me cut that down a little bit more. And I'm gonna put that right here. Now, I also have some blue rhinestones, and they go right here in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down as well. I'm gonna put my Teflon sheet over this, and I'm gonna go down half of 40 because I have some of this puff vinyl and I don't want it to be down too long. So I'm just gonna go for 20 on this, and I will be back. Okay, this has went for 40 seconds. Ooh, hot. I just hold this Teflon sheet right here. Let this cool down for a little bit. Okay, now I'll take my time and roll back. Nope, gotta go for a little longer. Trying to find a cloth. I find my cloth so I can take and wipe off. It's a shirt, a t-shirt or something. Take and go across this because sometimes it be too hot and it don't be ready to pull off and or be adhered to your garment. Okay, so I'm gonna try it again, see if I'm ready. Sometimes I had to go at a different angle and pull up to see if it's ready. Nope, it's not ready. I'm gonna go down for 40 more seconds, making sure that it is up here before I pull it off. Okay, I went back in. I put the 2 rhinestones in that needed to be in their place. I was able to let this cool down so that I could take this off. This is your regular HTV vinyl. I put the little pieces in that might have came out. Now I am cutting, this is puff vinyl right here, and I'm just cutting off the little pieces so that when I go to lay them down, they will go where I need for them to go. But it's 2 or 3 more little pieces that I'm gonna put in before I put these down. So I'm just cutting these out right now so they'll be already ready when we do the last little piece of the shirt. All right, let me put in my other little pieces where I had them to go at. I'm gonna take some of this off. All right, we're gonna put this one right here. That goes right there. And this one goes, I got another little piece over here. Come on, little piece. And it's another little piece. I'm gonna cut that down as well. And that one goes right here. Yeah, let me cut that down a little bit more. And I'm gonna put that right here. Now, I also have some blue rhinestones, and they go right here in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down as well. I'm gonna put my Teflon sheet over this, and I'm gonna go down half of 40 because I have some of this puff vinyl and I don't want it to be down too long. So I'm just gonna go for 20 on this, and I will be back. Okay, that has been 20. Our puff has puffed. I'm gonna pull this straight off. As you can see, that came out nice and big and pretty. I'm gonna take and pull this, make sure all my rhinestones are still rhinestoning. Everybody is in place. I'm gonna take and flip my shirt over, and I'm gonna face it this way because I don't want to go over that puff again. Now, a lot of times you can take and re-puff over top of that puff, but I do not want to do that with this particular puff. I have used this puff in the past, and there's something about this one, a lot of pressing and repressing, you don't want to do. So I'm going to put my words about here. Make sure I'm lined up in the middle, about right there. Put my last word down. I'm pretty much lined up. Okay, and just like that, go with my Teflon sheet again. Make sure I haven't scooted anything. Go down for 20 and I'll be right back. Okay, we did a quick 20. As you can see, the puff came out puffing. I love the way this one comes out nice and puffed out. And we are done with our design. And what it says is life. And it's inside of a person's brain where you have all type of obstacles and you have a maze. And inside of it is your heart of your brain. And in life, you got to think fast. So I hope that you have enjoyed this small little tutorial of how I put together rhinestones, vinyl, and puff vinyl. And like I said, y'all know how I always say, y'all be safe in these streets. Peace.